Hello and welcome to another lesson. My name is James, and in today's lesson we are going to talk about how to read currency pairs. Now, currencies are traded in pairs as their value is relative to one another. Now, the first currency shown is the controlling one in terms of placing your order. So if you see Euro versus the USD, then you're always choosing to buy or sell the first currency against the second currency, which is the US dollar. So the euro here is called the base currency, while the US dollar is called the quote currency. So for every 1 euro, that is 1 euro is worth $1.130. I think we covered this in the last lesson, so I think now you can understand what I mean. So 1 euro here is worth $1.1302. So that is the currency quote here. Now we have three kinds of currencies. We have the major pairs, we have the crosses, and we have the exotic pairs. Now, major pairs are widely traded by beginners and professionals alike because they have a lot of transactional activities, and it makes the forex market very active. So that's why people trade the major currencies, because there's so much transactional activities going on between these pair currencies and between these countries. And one of the things that triggers these transactional activities is things like imports and exports. Those are one of the major things that trigger these transactional activities. So majors are widely traded by beginners and professionals alike. This is because they have the most liquidity, lowest spreads, and the broadest range of movements. Now, unlike small currencies, majors are generally more stable. That is one of the reasons why we beginners and professionals like to trade these major currencies, because of their stability, which makes it a bit easier. It makes it more easier for you to predict how these markets are going to move or how they're going to behave because of their stability. And one of the reasons is because the economic and political institutions of these nations are generally long established and predictable compared to other nations. So the more stable an economy of a country is, the better it will be for you to trade that pair currency based on that country or in that country, because their movement in the market is more stable. So it makes it so easy for you to predict the behavior. Okay. Another types of currencies we have is the crosses. Now the crosses are any currency pairs that doesn't feature the US dollar, and they do not hold any less profit potential than the majors. So too much US dollar exposure can lead to all your trades heading in the same direction, which of course could be a big problem if that direction is against you. So the crosses here we have, these are just major, these are pairs that don't include the US dollar. So examples are the pound versus the yen, euro versus the pound, Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen, Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar, the euro versus the Australian dollar, and New Zealand dollar versus the Japanese yen. So those are called the crosses. Lastly, we have the exotic pairs. Exotic pairs, these currency pairs are less traded and so much more costly to buy or sell. But I'll tell you, I think I had already mentioned earlier, just because these exotic pairs are much more costly doesn't mean that you should stay off them, because there are so many traders who have profited, or rather have made fortunes from these exotic pairs. For example, one of the 5 greatest forex traders, George Soros, gained 800 million profit from selling Thai baht in the year 1997 during the Asian crisis. So forex is all about recognizing an opportunity and taking advantage of that opportunity. You may make a fortune on forex by going a different way from other traders, but before you can do that, you need to have enough knowledge, sufficient knowledge that can help you make a wise decision that will potentially make you fortunes in future to come. So my advice to you is, as you sink your mind into forex, the more knowledge you gain, the better it will become, and the more easier it will be for you to make money on forex, the more easier it will be for you to spot many trading opportunities. Now I want you, for me to continue giving you these lessons, I would like to ask you for just one single favor. Please just kindly click subscribe on our YouTube channel. Click subscribe, click share, click like, just do whatever you can, and just share this, share the link of our channel with your friends, so that I can continue giving you more free lessons on forex. Because that's the only way I can maintain, or rather I can be able to continue giving out free lessons, if you choose to subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel, because the knowledge that you're sharing here is very useful, and I know that there's someone who might need this knowledge. So you can always take a moment, like, subscribe, and then share our video with your friends, and we shall continue learning together as we go on. Also, if you have any questions, I'll be happy to provide my contact. uh, Perhaps I'll leave it on the description, so that you can contact me in case you have any questions, and I'll also give you some reading material so that you can follow through in case there's some part you missed or you don't understand. But that's it for today's lesson. So in the next lesson, we are going to look at how leverage works. But that's it for today's lesson, and I hope that you've enjoyed this lesson, and goodbye.